So late last night when we were digging, we got a problem. Busted a hydraulic hose up in there, right in the frame of the excavator, so that's going to be fun this morning. I don't actually know which one of the hoses is broken. It's one of the three. But yeah, it's right up in the frame, so it's going to be interesting, it's going to be messy, and it's going to be hot. So I've never ever replaced one of these hoses before. But it goes into the frame of the excavator. And then under here, you got two plates. That one's seriously bent, so that's going to be fun to get off. That one, I don't think I'm going to take that one off, but we'll see. Wish me luck. Should have brought the rattle gun. Oh yeah. Gotta make sure it doesn't fall on me. Oh. Don't play up, Ratchet. Oh. Hidey hole. We'll expose the other end of that hose, making it easier for me to take it off. But to be honest, I've never ever taken this off since owning the machine, so learn as I go. There we go. I'll just put that there so I don't lose him. Alright, I'm just going to crack this one. Oh, you sucker. Yeah. Hopefully you don't snap. I'm regretting not bringing the rattle gun with me. I can see there's dirt in there. I don't know how much dirt, like weight wise, is there. I don't know how heavy this plate's going to be, so I'll just make sure that my body is in the way of it falling. Oh, it's not too bad actually. That's pretty lucky. I'll just use my leg, get this last bolt out. Okay. Come on. Oh, yay. Oh, lovely. Well, that's definitely the other side of those hoses, which is pretty damn cool, so I'm happy about that. Now, where's that bolt? Stay. I'm not liking how there's a lot of oil in there. Not liking that at all. It's making me doubt if it is that hose that's leaking. Because even if it was leaking in the centre here, the oil would follow the hoses to its lowest point. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to work that one out. So these was behind the plates that I just took off. The hose I need to get to is this top one, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping it was going to be a bottom one. Hopefully I don't have to take these two off to get to it. There should be enough room. And then I'll be able to pull him through that hole, through there, out there, and up to the hydraulic shop soon. So yeah, that's the plan. So I've taken all the hoses off. This is the one that I'm gonna pull through. Hopefully that's the one with the tear in it. It's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, whenever you open a hydraulic system, it's important that you cap off so no dust or, you know, creepy crawlies can get in the system, because that can cause all kind of havoc in the future. So I just used an old rag. You know, in the perfect world, you'd have caps. Unfortunately, at this stage, I don't have any, but I will soon be putting that on the shopping list. Hopefully, he'll pull out the no dramas. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's where she's leaking. That was a lucky guess. So, obviously over time that hose would have been bending and moving over all these years, and she finally let go. Bloody hell. Alrighty, time to go to the hydraulic shop. Alrighty, time to go in the Roxby. Ugh. So I just got the new hose from the guys at Pertec. They were able to make it straight away for me, which is awesome. So I'm just going to tape up the ends just to stop dirt and that going in, because we've got to feed it through the excavator frame. And the last thing we need is a rock or something going through the hydraulic system. It's getting a bit warm at the moment. It's almost 40 degrees. So hopefully we can get this hose on pretty quick, so we can head back into town under the aircon. Alrighty, that should be alright. It's going to be a little bit fun trying to feed it through the frame out here onto the hydraulic drive. Alright. Oh, there's an absolute big puddle of oil there. Whoa. That was a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh. Where is it? Ha! Look at that. Bloody awesome. Yeah, there's a big puddle of hydraulic oil in here. So now she's all wet and slippery. Alright. I'll just get it hand tight for now. Come on. grab on. Hydraulic fittings, they will only grab onto the thread if it's 100% square on. Alright, so I'll attach the other side and yeah, this is probably 1,000 degrees. Yep. I'm always good at leaving tools in the sun. It doesn't take long for you to burn yourself on your shifter or your spanner. I hate the smell of hydraulic oil. But it's not as bad as diff oil or gear oil. That can be pretty potent. Alright, this is going to be fun. This hose is pretty stiff. Doesn't take long for a small area to heat up. Oh my god. Screw on. Oh. Going the right way, yep. You can see how it naturally wants to sit that way. But I have to twist the hose so she's square. Well, that was much harder than it needed to be. That hose did not want to go on, but managed to do it. So yeah, off to the next step. Yeah, I had to wait a couple of days to get some more hydraulic oil. So I don't have a lot left in this drum. Can't get the ute any closer to the machine, so I'm just going to have to fill up these drums, walk it on over. Heat it up. Ew. Exactly how much it's going to take, but I assume it's going to take a good 50-60 litres, maybe more. Now, a lot of people use electronic pumps, but I find they always give up on you when you need them the most. With these old mechanical pumps, yes, they involve you to work for the oil, but they always work. No batteries needed, you don't have to recharge it. Whenever you're filling up empty containers, always double check that they are clean. Knew it was going to do that, but I continued anyway. Getting a bit low in the drum, so it's getting a bit aerated from the pump. Causing the hose to fling about. Alright, got 40 litres there. Do 2 trips. undo these quite regular because we've got a couple leaks in the hydraulic rams. So yeah, constantly topping up the oil, which is one of the reasons why I was out. That's why we had to wait a few days to get oil to get the machine mobile again. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. In goes another 20 odd litres, or 25, whatever this one is. One of the most important things when topping up a hydraulic system after a blowout hose or something is to pay attention to the rams. These rams are open, meaning they're still filled with oil. So it's a top ram. So that still has a good, 100 litres of oil that still needs to be squeezed back into the tank. So if I get it to level now, which is all good and well, as soon as I start using the machine and close everything in the digging process, there's not going to be enough room in the tank, meaning I could both burst more hoses or burst more seals. So at the moment it's a guesstimate. Once I'm able to start the machine safely, I'll close up all the rams again, stop the machine and get it to its correct level. So yeah, unfortunately when it broke down I had to turn it off straight away, and in this position is where it's sitting, so just gonna have to make do and work it out as we go. Now I can't even see it on the gauge, which is a bit concerning. I'm gonna have to put more oil in it, I suspect. The problem with these clear gauges is they get old and then they get cloudy. It makes it really hard to see, so yeah, I'm just gonna put probably another 20 litres in it, see where it so I want to at least see it a little bit on here, because at least then that's enough for me to get the machine in the position. The correct level is up here between those two lines, and the reason for that is to give enough volume in the tank so that when hot oil, the more you squeeze oil through the valves and all that, the hotter it gets. So with the amount of quantity in it, keeps the oil at a reasonable temperature. So yeah, it'd be fine to start it at, for a short period of time while it's on the gauge, but yeah, ideally got to get up to there, but not willing to start it until I can see it up here. So I've put about 80 odd litres in it, and it's just coming up on that gauge, so just gonna make sure these are tight. Now the trick is with this situation, the other day I did the hose up tight, but it made this fitting on the drive loose. And over a period of time, the tension of this hose would have slowly unscrewed this fitting. If that makes sense. So I've got to hold that tight, so this isn't putting any turning pressure on that. Alright, nice and tight. Time to start it up, and hopefully no leaks. I'll start it up, quickly come out, check for leaks. If there's none, I'll put the arm out, close all the rams, and we'll focus on getting the level. Let's start it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got no leaks. One step closer to finding opal. Where I am at the moment, I can see that connection there on the drive, which is handy. I just can't see directly underneath me. So we've got the 2 front rams closed. These 2 are, well, I can't close it any more than that. So now we can get an accurate reading. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't even see it. Obviously we've been sitting a couple of days, all the lines emptied and all. So yeah, there's nothing on the gauge, but at least now that allows me to fill up the oil correctly. But we've just run out of oil on the ute, so I'm gonna have to run back into town and get a fresh drum. So that'll probably have to be tomorrow. So we had a bit of a delay. We ran out of hydraulic oil. I had to wait a few days for that to arrive. And then we had a massive rainstorm, which also delayed us another few days because it was too wet to come out here. And look at the amount of water. Our road is running. So now I've got all the plates back on, topped it all up. I'm gonna start it, see if it'll dig, and hopefully we'll be able to find opal soon. All right, I'm gonna start the machine up. Hopefully no leaks. Oh, helps when I put the throttle on. Awesome. Just gonna move the hydraulic arm. Then I'm gonna recheck the oil level, and then if that's all good, we'll start digging. I'm just digging for a bit. The excavator's working much smoother than with the old oil, so it was probably a blessing that I lost the old, tank of oil. Yeah, the rain that we had has helped us actually. It's loosened up the rock a bit, so it's making it a little bit easier to dig through, so they're very happy. But at the moment though, I'm gonna go back home and clean up, finish for the day, and tomorrow, providing it doesn't rain anymore, we should be digging for opal, hopefully.